What's up, good people? Today, we're going to talk about persistency. Persistency is key. Like, you guys don't understand how crucial it is for you to stay persistent. I want to share two stories with you. A little while ago, I was looking for some extra cash. So I signed up on this job app, and what the app does, it allows employers to post temporary jobs, and you can go on there and accept the job. So I saw a posting for a housekeeper at a hotel. I said, you know what? Sounds easy enough. So every time I went to go accept the job, I kept getting the error. So I would sign out of the app, I would go back into the app, and then I would receive the error again. So at the time, I was about 10 minutes away from the hotel. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in. So I drive over to the hotel, and I asked to speak to the manager. So when I speak to the manager, she asked me, what can I do for you? And then I tell her, I say, hey, I saw your posting. Every time I try to accept it, it wouldn't allow me to accept. She said, let me look. So after she looked at it, she realized that the reason why it wouldn't let me accept is because someone else had already accepted the job. She told me that she posts consistently, so if I keep tracking the app, then I would be able to catch a job, and if I see it, just accept it, then told me to have a good day. So before I left, I gave her my name, my phone number, my email address. I said, look, if anybody call out, or if you find yourself needing more help than you thought, I said, you call me, I'll respond quickly. So then she asked me if I knew how to clean. I told her that my mom was a housekeeper at a hotel, so it was pretty much ingrained in me. And then she immediately asked me if I could start tomorrow. The second story gets a little bit more personal, which is okay. I don't mind sharing my experiences with you guys, okay? So I was applying for a job, okay, in a specific industry that I had been trying to get into for about 3 years. So I finally get an interview, ace the interview, and I get the job offer, okay? So I do my drug test, I do my background, and I consent to them doing a credit check. So they call me up and they say, AC, you can't start. I said, why not? They said your drug screen was okay, your background was good, but your credit check came back bogus. Said, it looked like you got some school loans that you need to take care of. So I said, look, give me a chance. Let me call Sally Mae. Let me see what I can do to try to rectify the situation. So they say, not a problem. The very next day, I get an email from this company saying, thank you for your interest. We've decided to move on. So immediately I got discouraged. And I said, you know what? I guess it wasn't meant. I'll apply for another job. But then a little later, I got to thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not letting it end like that. It will not end here. So I call up the recruiter. I say, look, yesterday we talked. You said you would give me a chance to rectify it. I'm like, please give me that chance. I'm still very, very excited, and I can get it taken care of. He says, AC, no, that's just a formality. He said, that comes out. What we talked about is still good. Get your paperwork together, and you let us know when you're ready. So the reason that I use those two examples is that I would not have gotten either of those jobs if I would not have stayed persistent. See, the problem is we get told no one time and we accept it. You get told no one time and you take that. I'm not accepting no the first time. You have to stay persistent. You have to be aggressive, and you have to go the extra mile for whatever that you want. No one is going to hand you or give you anything. You have to be persistent. You have to be willing to put in the work. Guys, remember, persistency is key. You be persistent, you can get whatever it is that you want. It's 2020. Time to become elite.